People are asking me, my friends and family alike, why at this late stage of my life, I'm already 67 years old, why do I still need to learn how to ride a motorcycle? And that I understand, they are very apprehensive of my safety, but I told them, why not? I understand that my time is limited, and that I decided that before I go, I want to experience all the things that needs to be done, and one of that is that to ride a motorbike, because in as much as it was one of my childhood dreams, so here am I now. I understand that the chances or incidence of accidents is much greater because the motorbike had only two wheels compared to a car which had a four wheel. But I think it depends upon the driver, because even though you drive a four wheel machine, if you are careless, chances are you have more chance to have an accident. And at this late stage in my life, I was driving since I was 14 years old, and I thank God I haven't met an accident because I'm very careful. I obey laws and street laws in the street and everything. I don't drink and drive, and all the precaution I made. So right now at 67 years old, God, I thank God that I haven't met an accident yet. Honestly, I accept that my reflexes and senses are not as good as when I was 14 years old, but I do believe that I'm in a tip-top shape in regards to my health, and that I can still do as a 40-year-old guy can do. Okay, and that is really I don't feel that I slowing down, because if I do feel that, it's me that I will tell myself to not drive anymore. I cannot do it anymore. But and my honest opinion, it being that I know something about health healthcare, so I will quit when the time comes that I cannot do it anymore. Another reason why I choose to buy a motorcycle, it being that I am retired already, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life in my house waiting for my time to come. So I choose to move around, see places, and enjoy the rest of my life. Uh, and that motorcycle, I think, is much better because because of its mobility. It being the traffic here in the Philippines is so terrible, and that having a car is slow me down because of the traffic, and also due to economic reason, this is much more cheaper, and that means I spend less in gas, and one way I can help the environment less carbon pollution, and that's how it is. And also, motorcycle is much cheaper than car. So when the time when want to go back again to States, and that is my plan. Just spend some time here, 3 or 4 months, and then back to the States, and then come back again here, so that I will not get bored. So this is I choose with a motorcycle. It's not because that it is flashy or what reason or much more thrilling, but it's for me it's very practical. And as I said before, it depends upon the driver and not the machine that you drive. Okay, because I seen a lot of people having accident, fatality in the street while driving a car or four-wheel machine, motor, because they are very careless. They disregard the law, traffic rules, and that they drink and drive under the influence. So that is the perfect recipe for accident. And it's not because of the what you rode, what you're operating. Hopefully, I'm gonna learn how to drive this expertly, drive this motorbike, because I have a plan to drive long driving. Probably for a start, drive around the island of Panay, or what they call the Panay Law. And someday, if God willing, probably island hopping from Apari to Hulu. Who knows? If my health will still, if I think my health is still okay, I will do that for experience, for adventure. That I want to experience all these things, as I said before. So that's how it is. And regarding my driving skills in motorcycle, I think I have no problem with how I drive. The only thing I am mastering right now is how to do the braking, the brake, because it's different. I used to drive all these years in a car in which the brake and the accelerator is at the foot, while now it's on the handlebar. So it's very still. I'm not used to it. I'm still groping. But when the time comes that I can do it as easy as I can do it without batting an eyelash, as what they said. So I think that the time I'm ready, because that's the only thing that I'm mastering now is how to brake, because it's different. The rear brake, which is on the left side of the handlebar, is the rear brake, and it only holds 30%, and that the right handlebar is the front brake, which much more stronger brake than the rear brake, and that if you're not careful about the front brake, it will slide you down or it will throw you, because that is very strong brake. Just like when you drive a car, when you brake abruptly, you know, there's the momentum. Sometimes you're gonna hit your your head moves forward. That's how it is. So as what they said, I'm trying to feel the braking system. And regarding the driving,
So
It's just like
in going
riding a
right,
bicycle,
you're
much
going to
easier than riding a bicycle, because the bicycle you have to balance and pedal, okay? And while in the motorbike, you just sit down and just do the balance, which is very easy, and motorbike will do the rest. Unfortunately, I had to practice driving here inside the subdivision because I'm not still allowed to drive in the main street in the highway because of my license. It is restricted, and that I had only a California driver's license, which they honor here in the Philippines in the LTO. So they give me a license here, but my license only in California only allow me to drive the car, okay, and the van, something like that. And that here in the Philippines, they have restriction here uh, that you have to take another code like the motorcycle and tricycle, and that in order to get that, you have to take a written test and the practical driving course and the medical exam. I already have a medical exam and I already passed the practical driving course, which I paid 2,500 pesos. And that way they want to see if you really knows how to drive a motorcycle or a tricycle, and that you know that traffic rules and regulation. But unfortunately, I am still waiting for the go signal to have a written exam because the LTO have not yet scheduled me. So hopefully this week I can get the restriction taken out from my license, then that I can drive a motorbike in the street. Okay, in that way, I like the way they implement the traffic here, rules and regulation here, and the Philippines. Unlike before when I left, oh my, there's a lot of issue. But anyway, we'll not talk about that, and that the soonest possible time. I hope I can start moving around the city and that I can see all the places here and Iloilo, and I'm dying to drive long driving. So hopefully you're gonna watch my next video when we do the long driving because I want to showcase the beautiful places here in Iloilo, and that I'm very proud to be an Ilonggo, and that we will do it together. So I hope you support my blog and we'll go places and see what the beauty of our country is, especially Iloilo.
I think this kid is also practicing motorcycle just like me. Nagatuon man siya. Parang, oh my god. Nag-practice kami nga mga pagito.
Maybe you are wondering what place is this or what subdivision. This is in Pabia, Iloilo, and this subdivision is they call it Dika. Okay, and I hear they gonna build 10,000 unit of this no, low-end houses affordable for the masses, because it's most of the actually it's not really that people that lives here, yeah, mostly are government employee. The couple, most of the my neighbor are policeman or a teacher, both a couple, and I can afford affordable houses here. It's only a two-bedroom house. It's good for a family of four, I think. More than that, you have to make some expansion, as you can see in the previous and the earlier scene of my video. Some are two-story, three-story, because they are big family. But anyway, and some of these people also are, most people are OFW. That means that they are earning dollar abroad, and they bought houses here for their family, and that's how it is. So it's not really that high-end subdivision. This Dika subdivision is surrounded by high-end subdivision here, but I don't need that because I made this only as my, I consider this only as my vacation home, and I don't stay here most of the time. That's only my purpose here is that when I come home, I have something in my head. I have something, a bed to sleep, and that's all. I don't need a big house or, beautiful houses cost 20, 30 million. I don't need that. I only live probably, yeah, this is a retired couple. And mostly I seen a lot of my neighbor here are expatriate, white people, or people from foreigners, married a Filipina, and they live here. Some of my neighbors, I can see them in the morning walking. So it's a good place, and it's not really that bad. But the important thing here is that you have a house to sleep and a roof, okay, in your head. So that's how it is.